Well, this morning I'm sitting here in front of the YouTube channel, the Facebook channel, and our social media marketing, and it prompted me to get online or get on video here and really talk about something a lot of you are dealing with. And my particular thing this morning is Facebook. Obviously, you've got to have these things to promote your dealership, but they're marketing tools. These are not selling tools. Uh, Facebook is nothing more to me than a dating app. You can't sell a car to someone who doesn't come and look at that car. They're not giving you an opportunity to sell that car. They may be a buyer, but you do not have an opportunity to sell that car. You're going to get a lot of lowball offers. And then you get some offers that are not necessarily a lowball, and they're not offers. That's the first thing that I want to really say here. For instance, I'm going to use a 2003 Saturn that I have advertised on Facebook currently. And I have it priced at $1,500. I'm receiving all kind of would you take. Now, what is a would you take? That's really not an offer on a car. That's a prospective client that's going through, looking at all the cars that only has X number of dollars to spend. They don't care about the car's value. They're not looking at the car's value. They got, for instance, I'm receiving all kinds of would you take for $1,200 on this $1,500 car. Now, the first rule of thumb is they're not coming to look at the car unless you agree that you would take the $1,200. So you're kind of in a dilemma there. You answer no, then you rule out the opportunity of even getting an opportunity to try to sell your car because they've only got $1,200. Now, would I take $1,200 for the car? If it was staring me in the face, I may take $1,200 for the car. It depends on the mood and the attitude of the person when they got here. But I'm not going to commit because they're not committing to give you $1,200 for that car. They're just curious if it fits into their budget. Then they go right down the line and they're curious with everybody else. So what you have to do is get them here. Now, I liken this to a dating app, for instance. A dating app gives you the opportunity to meet someone, but I doubt if you're going to ask them to marry you, or I doubt if you're going to ask them on the most expensive date that you can afford until you meet them and you qualify them. Buying a car is the same thing. You've got to get that date. If you don't get that date and that customer in here, then your time is being wasted. And trust me, these people on your Facebook shoppers particularly, okay, they are enormous time wasters. They're wasting time at work shopping for a car when they should be working. They're wasting time, your time, going out and having you do their due diligence for the cars. They want to waste time. That's what they're absolutely great at. They don't want to spend time because to buy a car, you have to spend time. You cannot waste time in shopping for a car. You spend time in buying a car. And that's what I get frustrated with on Facebook. That's what you will get frustrated with. So we're going to talk about a couple of different things, ways to get them in here. Number one, when they ask you about the condition of a car, me, perfect. Okay? They'll ask you about issues on the car, no issues. Okay? They're going to ask me all kinds of questions. Am I going to sit here and type every little thing? This car is a 16-year-old car. And I get people that will ask me, are there any issues on the car? A car with 200,000 miles on it and 16 years on it, yeah, I'm sure you're going to find some kind of an issue on it. Now, I guess what they mean is there a major issue. It's bottom line. Does it run or does it not? Will it pass emissions or does it not? Yes, you've got to get them to your lot. You've got to get them to your car and tell them anything that they want to hear. Why not? Because they're wasting your time. That's the attitude that I have. They're wasting my time. I'm going to waste their time by coming to look at a piece of crap, which this car is not a piece of crap. But everybody else on Facebook is just telling them anything they want to hear because they're private individuals. So marketing on Facebook, I guess what I want to do is start getting to the end of this video and really let you know, do not consider a would you take an offer. It is definitely not an offer. It is, I have $1,200 to spend. Would you take it if I decided to come and look at your car? Then they start asking, if you say yes, then they start asking you all the questions that they should have asked before they ask you if you would take. But the minute you say, would you take, or you accept the would you take, get ready. I have people that literally keep me on a Facebook message for over an hour after they made a would you take offer. So beware, if you want to spend a lot of time on your social media, then you can do that, but keep one thing in mind. It's a marketing tool. It is not a selling tool.